Welcome to BTV. Thank you for joining us. Next, Squeal, BTV's answer to Q&A.
Y'all need to watch under y'all damn nuts.
This is Squeal. I'm Andy. Welcome. Tonight I'm joined by John Richards, Gillian Bartlett, and the gorgeous Dean Arcuri.
Oh, stop it.
We are talking pets, and the reason we're talking pets is I've got a pet story right in my head.
Go on, tell us.
My dad's from the country, and when we were little, we had a pet horse for a while, even though we lived in the suburbs, and we had a pet sheep.
Isn't a pet horse called a pony?
Pet sheep?
Yeah.
Did you shave it?
No.
Shear it?
No, it didn't live for sort of that long.
Did they have names?
Yeah, our horse was Squeaky, and our sheep was Des Tuddenham, and Des Tuddenham was a Collingwood football player. Right, and
that died. It's just more questions.
Our sheep died, and my mum rang my dad at work, and my dad was out of his office, and so she left a message saying Des Tuddenham died.
Oh.
And my dad got back to the office, and there's no one there, and the door's locked, and he goes in and gets to his desk, and there's a note saying, your wife rang to say Des Tuddenham died, and we've all gone to the pub to have a few drinks for him.
That's a beautiful story.
And did he think that it was the footballer? Is that
No,
the story?
he knew it was. My dad knew it was the sheep immediately, but everyone else thought it was the footballer.
I'm
Yes.
with you.
Did you eat the sheep or the football?
No.
Anyway, what was your story?
So it's like, we've got a topic about that story, something about pets. I want to throw something out there. Isn't it easier to name a pet than it is to name a child?
Yes.
Yeah, but pet names always better.
I had a cat named Resna. Just think about real people. He was a rescue cat, and at first, of course, I wanted to call him Lord Aberdeen, which I think is a great name for a cat.
Super cat. In my mind now, he's like...
But what about Ripley from Alien?
Well, no, because he was a rescue cat, we eventually realised the only noise that he responded to was eh. Because whatever his name had been in his past life had an eh in it. So we called him Trent for a bit, and then that became Reznor after Trent Reznor from Nine Inch Nails, and then became Resna. But the point is that eventually I got so used to my cat being Resna that when Trent Reznor came on tour, I thought, that's weird, we got a cat named Resna. That's a cat name.
Pets for me are like plants. I can't seem to keep them alive. So I look after other people's, but don't own any of my own.
But you're not looking after them. How can you be looking
I look after
after
other
them?
people's. It's like babysitting. I'm great. I'm the gunkle. I'm the one that steps in, makes life fun, and then leaves the cleaning up to the parents. That's the way that I make it go.
Right.
But it's like with plants. When I have my own, it's like, look, you've got to fend for yourself. I'm going out.
See, I've reached this weird point in my life now where my cat is now, she's 10 years old, which apparently is 60 in cat years. And it's got that weird thing to go, wow, I've had you for quite a large chunk of my life, cat. I don't even like you that much. And she now has this thyroid problem. So we now have to give her pills twice a day, which is hilarious. But we can choose to irradiate her, which is a thing that they do.
Wait,
I've seen it on Star Trek.
Because we talk science fiction.
Yeah.
Is this like put the cat down, or is this
you'll see a skeleton
giving her mutant powers? I mean, that's my hope. My hope is that
and this is the rescue cat, right? So it's like a double whammy.
Yes. I hate to disappoint you. I don't think that she's going to turn into...
She came from the Lost Gold.
No, I believe this. Let's crowdfund it to give you radiation.
I hadn't thought about crowdfunding.
Yeah,
that's good. Yeah. No, but that's the thing is they irradiate the cat's thyroid, and then it has to stay over for like a week because it's radioactive. Your cat will actually be radioactive.
Hey,
how are we not doing this?
I know.
This is great.
And she'll come out with like powers and can beams from her eyes and can fly and stuff. Yeah. Hopefully she won't be evil.
My mother had that treatment.
With a name like that.
Did they have to keep her in a cattery for a week?
Yeah, and then she had powers out of her eyes. She could fly, claws, everything.
For only a week.
This is the insane thing. Apparently the medication my cat is now on is the same thing that humans take. And in fact, if I get a prescription taken to a chemist, it will be cheaper than getting it from the vet.
That's budgeting.
Yeah. When I got my dog from the kennel, he had kennel cough, and the vet said, get him, I can't remember what, decongestant, not a expectorant, but get a decongestant for his cough. And I said, okay, I'll go to the vet. No, just go to the chemist and get a decongestant. And I said, you're kidding. So I went to the chemist and said, I want some cough mixture for my dog. And they said, oh, really? And I said, look, the vet said so. And they said, well, what flavour? And I said, tuna. They said, no, there's orange or strawberry or something. So.
What was the best option for the dog? Like, I feel like strawberry would be a mistake.
Orange didn't work. I even put it on treats and he just...
The whole vet thing that was so expensive, we were thinking about trying to dress our cat up as a human and take her to the local GP and just say that she had a problem.
There's a line you have to draw.
I think they might have...
I
think they wouldn't have seen the cat, but they might have kept you behind.
She doesn't speak English very well. Are you a pet person?
Oh, Please, I am. I was waiting for it to get interesting. Didn't happen. So let's go. No, but I think, cats. I've done cats. I'll go back to cats perhaps when I'm a little bit older, but now I'm sort of active and able. Dogs are my thing.
Dogs are great.
Dogs are good.
But too much responsibility for you, my friend.
No. Well, I'm busy all the time. So my sister has a dog and lives below me in an apartment. My parents have a dog and they live beside me. So I'm constantly looking after 2 dogs, and it's great. But the dogs have learnt that Dean doesn't share his food. So if you want something, I'll put it in a bowl for you. But when I'm eating something, like with children, don't come near me.
You've never left home.
Well, no, Dean.
I've left home.
Dean lives in it's a 1970s sitcom that Dean lives in. It is bizarre. There is a family business on the bottom, and then all the family is stacked into apartments.
We each have different apartments, and everyone thinks it's crazy because
it is crazy. It's weird.
It's not, because they're like, you never get away from your family. I'm like, but I do. I lock the door. It's really simple.
But you would be able to do that if you lived in the same house, wouldn't you? Go to your room and you'd lock your door.
No, but I lock the entire house.
Okay.
But if you bring someone home, does your whole family see them as they're leaving?
No, it's an apartment complex.
They know.
This is I do not live in Melrose Place. We're not all looking out the windows at each other.
Your house.
It's an apartment. If only there was a pool. And an explosion and Kimberly ripping off her wig. But it's
exactly
not
your
that
house.
bad. And do they see it if I bring people home?
Yes.
Yes, and if they don't like it, move out. I don't care that you're retiring, Mum and Dad. It's not my problem. I'm bringing back trade.
But the thing, I think in this world where so many more of us are single, a dog is necessary. And in fact, if you do the ticking thing and you go, what does my dog bring me? What would a potential partner bring me? The list of the dog goes longer.
The dog outscores it. But a dog's a commitment. You can't just...
So's a partner. Have you heard?
Exactly. And you know what? I think when looking for a partner, I put more emphasis on people who have dogs, not pets. Dogs, because cats, I'm like, you're one of those people. Sorry, John.
I am one of those people.
It's just, if there's people that, when people are like, they like pets, I don't like pets. I'm like, how do you not like any pets? How is that a rule?
I don't trust them.
If they're a dog
Don't trust
person,
them.
and it's like, well, you have a caring nature, you care about someone that's not yourself, you're a person that'll look after me.
You will pick up poo
Not a
in a
cat,
plastic
but
bag.
But dogs are like, I love you, I love you. No, cats, there's some effort there. Someone who's into cats means they will put some effort into your
reason you
terrible,
like cats
terrible behaviour.
it's the mental manipulation, it's the psychological warfare. That's why you enjoy cat.
it's
And
awesome.
I'm like, no, if that's going to happen, I'm just going to lock you in a room. You're Anne Frank, that's what's going to happen.
You can do that too if you like.
Your pet's Anne Frank? Or your
Not
partner?
pets. This is why pets like plants. I'll look after other
Yes,
people.
well, what he does is he dobs them into the Nazis, I think is what he's saying.
Yeah, I think that's what you're saying.
The gas chamber. That's
We
what
said
they
when
do.
we started this we would go Nazi at some point, and there we
done
go.
it.
We
You
got
said
there.
you did that.
I
Put it in my
think
mind.
it's time to end. Thank you. We've had a great time on Squeal. We'll see you next time.
A lively discussion. What are your thoughts? Please provide your feedback at feedback@bentv.org.au. See you after the break. Welcome back. Next, we get the word on the street from Midsumma Carnival.
What do you love about Carnival?
Oh, just the atmosphere, there's, as you can see, look around, there's just hundreds of people here, all having a good time, music, food, free stuff.
Yeah, free stuff, definitely. Free stuff and the people.
It's just about the people here and why they are standing for the rights, and this is a good thing. This is a good thing that they come together and fight for the rights and stuff.
Yeah, and just positive atmosphere. I mean, you don't see anyone with a sad face here. It's all happy and smiles. So it's really good.
So colourful, lots of people, and a great community event.
Lots of diversity, so many stores, and it's pretty entertaining. It's nice to see, the whole community here.
What do you love about Carnival?
Just the atmosphere, being able to be out with your friends and all good.
Yeah, like the energy of the people, like everybody's so happy and, the atmosphere.
I think it's great to see everybody out with their families.
Yeah, ditto. I love the families and the atmosphere. It's beautiful.
When the sun comes out and the tops come off.
I'm loving the diversity. There are so many stalls, so many people. It's great.
That's basically catching up with people that you used to catch up with years ago, and that fall off the scene, and then you're able to catch up with them again.
Just the people and the outdoor event, and getting to see people that maybe you haven't caught up with in the past year or so, and just the community spirit, I suppose. And it's great for the groups that are here just to see what's going on with the others, and how we're all coping and how things are shaping up for us in the future.
the diversity, the colours, the people.
The acceptance and the allowance of people just being who they be.
Because you see so many people that you only see once a year and you see them at Carnival, although I must admit that I've seen so many people today that I see all the time anyhow.
And it's getting to talk to people, new people coming up who are interested.
Well, just seeing all of the people here and seeing people being who they really are and not hiding behind closets and things.
No, it's great. The diversity of people you get here. You know, there's a lot of straight people. I'm straight. People just come and have a good time. The stalls we have here are fantastic. And
What is it about Carnival that you love?
The people, the colours, the atmosphere, the vibe, just the whole. Everything's always, it's always hot. It's summery, company. Yeah, just meeting new people.
Well, yeah, pretty much the same. She covered all my responses. But yeah, the diversity, all the different people from our community, it's great. It just reminds us how lucky we are.
Definitely. The atmosphere as well is a big thing. So, and just being able to get everyone in the same area just to recognise the community, which is fantastic.
I just love the atmosphere, and we're really lucky today. It's not too hot, but it's lovely and sunny, and it's a great day to be out.
The diversity and the inclusiveness, and I see everyone is here, all the groups are here, and that's good because we're everywhere too, so it's a nice reciprocity, a complementation.
Just the everyone gathering together and having a bit of fun, and I'm kind of half naked, so it's always a bit of fun.
I love seeing everyone together in one place on a beautiful sunny day like today. I like to see all the issues happening, all the organisations out supporting the community.
So far, the community's response, especially the response to our campaign here, has been quite overwhelming.
What do you love about Carnival?
I think it's a good thing to see, so many people, and it's sort of making more friends.
I think it's a great place to be out and open in a non-judgmental environment and promote awareness and acceptance.
It's good to see going to Carnival because you will see a lot of people. You mix with people, different tradition, different clothes, outfits, etc. It's good. It's fine.
I pretty much think that the Carnival is great because it's the community comes together and we're all just celebrating and having a good time without any judgment. So it's great.
Colour, the flamboyance, and the community-minded spirit that's truly inclusive.
Oh, it's a great atmosphere, everyone coming together, having a good time. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's just a generally fun time, and I mean, with the kids zone here as well for families as well, it's just diverse and it's good.
I think it's a great way for the community to be able to get together and find information resources, particularly those travelling from regional and remote areas. It's just a great event to celebrate diversity.
Well, what I love is these days I'm married and got 3 children, and I live in Kew, which is lovely, beautiful, leafy eastern suburb, but it's very, very, very straight and very conformist, and it's great to come out today and actually remember that the community is diverse and that the world is diverse, and so it's nice to step out from Kew now and again.
So many different people, and we can ask for better weather.
Everyone just being themselves, everyone being happy with what everyone's doing. It's a really great vibe.
Everyone having a picnic. I've never seen so many dogs and kids before as well. So it's a real community thing. Everyone's here, people you don't usually see.
I love that it's a community feel. It's great. It's just a place where everyone can get together, whether you're gay, straight, left, right, whatever. It's just got a great community atmosphere.
It's just really fun. Everyone's having a really good day. I just love the vibe of it, and it's just a fun time.
What do you love about Carnival?
I love the amount of people and the costumes that they're wearing.
Yeah, everyone's free to be, and it's a lot of fun. Day out with the family, whatever's good for you.
What is it you love about Carnival?
Brings so many different people together, and everybody is so relaxed and has fun. It's great.
Community, and it's probably a pretty good perv.
The different information you can find out, and it's a great place to meet up with those I don't get to see during the rest of the year.
Yeah, same. Catching up with people, that I know, just saying g'day,
Yeah, social element's awesome. I like seeing a lot of different people out that you don't normally see. Yeah.
I think it's happy and colourful.
Oh, well, I think it just really promotes tolerance.
Yeah, I love the community atmosphere. I love the fact as well that we can bring a really positive message of Christ's love for LGBTIQ people. I just sent Tony Abbott a message saying, hey, you know what? God loves us. Why don't you, mate? You know? So it's a great place to express ourselves, to be who we are, and to enjoy community together, and we just love it. So we're glad to be here. Yeah.
It's colourful and wonderful and free. I love it.
Yeah, it's fun. It feels nice being around a whole lot of people that you feel like, you know, you're connected even though you don't know them. It's great.
What is it you love about Carnival?
It's just beautiful, the atmosphere, and the people being so friendly instead of narky all the time.
It's, well, particularly the weather today, but it's just like fantastic. A little bit different to last year. It's just a lot buzzier, so it's good fun.
I think it's just meeting so many mixed people within the community because being Vic Bears, I mean, we have a lot to do with ourselves, but not much to do with a lot of others, so it's good to see it. And it's fun.
We hope you enjoyed that. See you after the break. Welcome back, BTV. Next, Lip Service, where our panel solve your problems.
Think before you speak.
I just got a little last time I told you. When you told your mother and your mother told me that you told her the secret, I told you not to tell me.
Sorry. You're with BTV and watching Lip Service. I'm joined, as ever, by my fantastic panel, Nate, Jess and Craig. That was, actually, there was nobody on the phone at all because it's just a pretend phone. I'll say it's Grant on the phone, though, of course. Now, Grant actually phoned in because he's in a relationship. He's finding it a little bit stale, the relationship, apparently, but is a little bit concerned because the other part, obviously the other guy, is absolutely madly in love with Grant. He's concerned he will be so devastated if he ends it.
Oh, you can't live your life for someone else, though. I mean, if he's not feeling it, I don't know that... If that was me, I think I'd be looking to new horizons, personally.
Really? Just cut it off as soon as possible?
Yeah, just like
really?
a Band-Aid, just rip it.
Is there any other ways he could spice the relationship up a little bit? Grant could, maybe, think of going on holiday together. I think rekindle the flame, perhaps. I'm getting...
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, I like it.
Stealing from you.
Keep going.
Turning into him.
What's going on?
All end in tears.
That's better.
Yeah. No, I quite like the rekindle. And
Why
maybe
not?
it's just, if you've been with someone for a long time, then sometimes you don't maybe communicate as well, and maybe you just get used to certain things, and maybe it's just, having a conversation with them and just saying, look, I'm feeling a bit, bored. Maybe don't use that word. I can't think of a better word at the moment.
Stale.
But,
It's stale.
It's a little bit stale.
How can we,
Exactly, and maybe they've got some ideas because if they're in as
Stale's
in love,
okay, but bored's not.
Oh, well, actually, the partner probably won't be happy with stale either.
Yeah, bored's probably better than stale.
Yeah, sounds like old cake.
No, I think he sounds like he's made his decision and it's stale. I don't know if you can come back from that.
Well, look, you can take my cynical point of view for this one, Jess.
But if he's decided if he's in a relationship, then shouldn't it be like maybe there's something that's bothering? Maybe like they need to go and see a couples counsellor. Maybe that could help. Maybe there's some things that aren't working for either of them.
So this is a scenario, darling. I think you're really boring.
No, it's not.
Shall we go for some counselling?
No, you could just say, look, I'm feeling as though things are just, stagnant.
Stagnant, yes.
Stagnant.
Like a smelly old pond.
Yes, exactly. And, maybe
But I want to stick it out.
Yeah.
Let's chat about this.
It's doomed. Sorry. I don't think it's going to go anyway, that one. Okay, a nice one here. This is from Lucy. Met somebody very, very into them, wants to take them out on the first date. Where should they go?
It's been so long since I've had a first date.
You wouldn't even get that.
I wouldn't quite remember, First date, I don't know. I like the movies, but I think the movies are good in a way.
No. This is Lucy.
The movies are good.
Movies.
Or do you reckon maybe a
Dinner in a
drink
movie.
just to sort of...
Something's way better.
Yeah.
Laser tag.
Oh.
Laser tag.
tag.
And then a drink. or a drink and then laser tag and then another drink, because then you see if they're athletic, you see if they've got logical skills, you see who wins and who's the better partner.
Oh,
you know?
So you're recruiting for the army?
Yeah, essentially. You know, it's fun. Who doesn't like laser tag?
I'm not entirely sure what it is, to be honest.
You run around, shoot people in the dark.
Shooting people.
Yeah,
It's laser guns.
Right,
It's
okay.
violent to me.
Well, it could be nice, you know.
What would you wear?
Maybe, well, you can wear whatever, but maybe like in the back, you know, in
wear
one of the
camouflage
little
and stuff.
little thing, they can have a little snuggle, you know, while everyone's firing around them.
Oh, nice. They could protect
So laser
each
tag and,
other.
and a drink?
Yeah.
I do like that, Nate.
Movies?
Yeah. Why don't you think the movies is good in the sense that, you know, you can just chill together and focus on something else rather than each other, and then discuss the
You've
movie.
got something to talk about.
Yeah, and
I
then
like
get to
that
know
idea.
each other as well. You know, but I do love laser tag.
Maybe, what are you doing later?
Yeah, I know. Let's go.
Okay, Lucy, so laser tag or the movies? Or a romantic movie, or does it matter?
Oh, I don't think it matters too much. Yeah, personal taste.
Well, I was saying, if you take them to the film they hate, that's not going to
Yeah,
go
that's
down.
true too. Yeah.
All right. Oops, sorry. I've been told off for banging on the table. Sorry, everybody. If I disturbed you in drinking your tea there at home. Now then, this is Snug Puppy. Snug Puppy is. That's the name they gave on the email.
Fair enough.
Snug
Yes,
Puppy. Yeah,
yes.
yeah. I presume they wouldn't have been christened that, but.
Well, you never know.
You never know. You never know these
These days.
Yeah, hippie parents maybe. I don't know. Now, what's his Snug Puppy's problem? Oh yeah, they're wanting to open out their relationship. Been together 4 years. Maybe it's stagnant, stale. You know, I don't know. Or maybe it's not. Maybe they just want to experience.
Both partners equally want to open it up.
Yeah, that's right.
Good point. I don't know.
You don't know.
Snug Puppy didn't specify.
Ah, well, yes, okay. Well, I think Snug Puppy has to actually discuss that with their partner first. I think that's first step, isn't it? And then it'll end in tears.
I think it could be good. Like, believe it or not,
do.
I know, shocked. But maybe, like, it's just the thing that they need to spice things up, so they go off, and, you know, because when you've been with someone for 4 years, maybe the sex is what it was 4 years ago, and maybe there's new things that people don't, you know, that the partners don't know, you know, and so then they start having sex with other people, and then their sex life becomes amazing. They live happily ever after.
But what about falling in love? Like, what if one of them, you know, meets someone and then they keep, you know, going off and seeing that person?
But if they keep it to just sex, surely.
Yeah, but can you keep it to just sex? I don't know. Do you think you can?
Feelings do emerge, don't they?
I don't know whether Snug Puppy's a boy or a girl, because I think boys can do it more easily than girls.
It's probably...
Do you think?
Oh, that's a sweeping generalisation, Simon. I'm not happy about that.
You don't agree?
I don't know.
Do you think boys can separate
It's hard
sex
because you're not a girl, so...
love a bit more easily?
Well, in my experience, yes, maybe boys can. Girls maybe a bit more emotionally involved. I don't know. I
Well,
think
we've
I
got
would
lots of
struggle.
gay saunas for the boys, haven't we? So, you know, we can be clear that, you know, they're being used on a...
Can't be doing with them. You have to take your clothes off and all that lurking and staring. Nah, not for me. Not for me at all. So, Snug Puppy, good idea, bad idea? Quick one.
It'll all end in tears.
Tears again.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Oh, have a chat to the partner and
Chat.
see.
It might be the greatest thing ever happened.
Yeah. You've been watching Lip Service on Bent TV. We'll see you next time.
That's our show for tonight. Thank you for watching. As ever, any feedback, please send it to feedback@benttv.org.au. We're on Facebook and Twitter, and visit our website www.benttv.org.au to look at how you could support Bent TV becoming a member or sponsorship. Thank you. See you next week. Good night.